What up, everybody, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy said. We in the man cave. We call it this new edition. I got a name for it. We rolling out. We gonna go ahead and go with it. We was doing the said speaks, but here it is. It's the man cave unplugged. Hey, y'all. I know when I was coming up in high school, my college years, just young. I really didn't know about a whole lot about credit. It was taught in my household if you can't afford it, you don't need it. So you didn't we that was credit for us. You don't need credit. You buy, it, you hustle, you grind. Years later, I come to find out that was some of the worst advice I ever could have gotten. And I know y'all probably have questions, concerns, just and my interest just might be piqued a little bit around credit. That's why I decided to bring this professional on today, y'all. We from the same town, same type of background, a little bit, and we've both gone on to start our own company. She's flourishing, she killing it out here in the state of Texas. Man, I'm talking bringing people from the 400s to area code number credit scores to buying houses and securing it to getting
Yes,
cars. And I mean the whole nine. And we got her here right now, today, live, y'all. So y'all can ask any of y'all questions that you want to ask. Y'all to the stage, Miss Alicia Jackson. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
what's happening? Thank you for letting me be on your broadcast. I'm so excited to get the knowledge out there. Want people to grasp it. And let's get these scores up.
Right, right, right. And y'all, I am playing around with some things. I am streaming from the phone today, so I'm trying to figure all of that out. I do apologize, but we still gonna roll with it while we rock it. You know what I'm saying? Imperfect action. That's what
Yes,
I'm
let's
all
roll.
about. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Get you up here so I can see you.
Yes,
So y'all, hey, if you just joining, hey, if you want your comments to come on through, they're being fed to us via StreamYard. Shout out StreamYard so we can get this to y'all live. That's the only way I'll be able to see your comments until after the show. But if you want the questions live, we not capturing your email. Just give StreamYard permission. Cool, cool, cool. That's our little shout outs. All right.
yes.
So man, how you feeling? What's good in the hood? Your neck of the woods.
Hey, hey, everything is going great.
Nice,
We
nice.
excited about all our new adventures going on. Just getting it out there,
Right,
spreading the word.
right, right. And I want to thank you too for being a part of my mission. And I haven't really put it out there, and you actually what number one? Because it's my goal since my birthday. I want to help promote 1,000 entrepreneurs by whatever means, and I had this platform. So here we go. We gonna put you out there. I see.
That's excellent.
Hey, yeah. Hey, help one. Hey, that's how you do it. You help one, and then you move on and help another one. You know what I'm saying? And I see you got your shirt, Credit Hero. So
Credit
it's
hero. But
hey.
my company is AVJ Credit Solutions, and we are located here in Beaumont, Texas. But hey, we are licensed in California, Louisiana, Texas. So anywhere, call us.
Right, right. So man, I want to dive right in. Um, because I've gotten a couple of questions from some people that they submitted, and I just got some questions. I hope we can kind of get to them all, and we just gonna jump in. So especially like right now, man, we're in the midst of COVID-19, and I deal with a lot of high schoolers and colleges, and so some of these people transitioning out, getting ready to go to college or further in their college career. And then we have some, that are reaching that age range where they want some type of independence. So, what's the best way for high schoolers or college students to start building their credit?
Well, right now, I've noticed it's a lot of parents right now. You putting their kids down as authorized users. And so by putting them down as an authorized user, you are giving them the credit that you have without them even touching a credit card. So their credit is already being established before they even leave high school. Now, it'd have to be a responsible parent that's doing this, because if they mess up, their kid's credit is going to be messed up also. So first, number one, you can use them as an authorized user, but you can also open them up a checking and savings account, and then slowly to see if they're responsible enough, start letting them use that debit card, and they're with their own money. So, make sure you put the overdraft protection on it and everything else. So those are the first things that I would do before I just go out and get a credit card.
Okay, I'm with you. Um, see, and I like what you said right there. Be a responsible adult, because I'm pretty sure if you floating around the 400s, you probably don't want to be signing doing that for your
You
kid.
don't want to put no one down as an authorized user. Right, right.
Because they might not even give you nothing anyway. So they gonna say, well,
Yes,
you
or
need to
you know what?
co-sign.
Or you get that card and you miss that one payment. It's going to affect that authorized user also. So we don't want that. And we don't want to put stuff in our kids' names, just
That
that's
was my
not
next
good.
question. Is it wise to put bills in our name, in our kids' names when they're young, especially now? Well, the question came by way of cell phones, because now we're able to gain credit on that, on pay cell phone bills, and so now the question came across: would it be beneficial to raise mine and my child's credit by putting their name on a bill?
I wouldn't necessarily put it on a bill. Now, as far as, like I said, a credit card that you have, maybe I would use that as an authorized user, but a bill itself, no, I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, okay. Um, so yeah, here we go. Because I know you go to schools and colleges and stuff, and I
Yes.
know when I first showed up to my first campus, I thought I was in heaven, because you kind of go in the middle of the quad, right? And
Yes.
it's like Discover, Visa, American Express,
Yes.
everybody,
And they
and
getting
they
sent
like,
to your
yo.
house. You want to see if you could get more than your friends, huh? All y'all have credit cards shopping in the mall.
How many you got? Man, I got one from everybody,
Oh, did
right?
you try to discover? Yes. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Uh,
Unless you are responsible. But hey, now there's a credit act now that came out actually in 2009, where you have to be 21 years of age or older to actually get these cards, unless a parent co-sign for you. So maybe that's gonna eliminate some of it. It won't eliminate all of it, because we all have made up parents somewhere for stuff we want. So hopefully they do the right thing, and don't just go out and just get a credit card. Make sure they're responsible. That's the biggest thing I'm gonna keep stressing: being responsible.
right. So, man, we hear that a lot, and people think, and we believe, hey, I'm a responsible adult. I'm paying my bills, and we get to this point in our life, like, okay, we start thinking about credit. We got a little bit of knowledge, but now I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck, if you will.
Mhm.
So what do I do in that situation? Like, how do I remain responsible with very, very little acorns to put towards the harvest, if you will?
And when you hit these hard spots, the first thing to do is to call your credit card company and talk with them. Most of the time, they'll make some excellent deals with you. They'll lower your payments. They might not stop your interest rates as much. That's what we really want them to stop, but they probably won't stop that. But they will set up something for you to start making small payments. Just don't stop making the minimum payments when you're having hard times. Just make the most minimum payments be like, what, $25 or so. Just make sure you keep paying that. Now your interest is going to be going up on you. So you really want to pay as much down as you can. You don't want to keep paying the 25, but just make sure you call a credit card company and talk with them. Don't just ignore the calls. Don't ignore the letters coming in. Just make the call.
Oh, so what you're saying is I can't just send these people $10 every month and expect my credit to be all right, is what I'm hearing.
Well, no, you cannot. But hey, some of them, if you make the right deal, they'll tell you, okay, well, pay $25. And if they tell you, if you make that deal with them, they won't put that on your credit. So long as you're making something. Now, if you don't send nothing because you feel like I don't have the money, I can't afford it, I can't pay it right now, and you don't make no phone calls, then, oh, yes, that first 30 days, that 31 days after that bill was due, it's going on your credit report. And hey, and that can be up to like a 40 point decrease on your credit.
Wow. Up to 40 points, huh? Jesus.
Yes, for a late payment. Yes. I mean, it varies, but yes.
Because I'm not even going to lie. Like, I had heard it, and it was from somebody I kind of looked up to and back in the day. And I thought they had it going on. And they was like, yeah, man, you just seeing these people, whatever, and they got to honor it. So that was my way of maintaining my credit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to send you $2.
Lo and behold, I done made a payment.
You hear me? Every time I make a payment, it's going down.
But yes, they'll let you do that too. And they might not say nothing, but you better check that interest rate. They not stopping it because that's how they get paid. They get paid by the interest that you owe them. So they might not say nothing. And you thinking you paying your $10 and you beating the system, but that interest is steady adding up. Before you know it, you're going to owe your bill was $200 and now you owe $400.
Right. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I had that happen back in the day with a $500 card. By the time it was all said and done, I'm like, man, I never should have got that bad, boy.
Yes.
Woo.
We be so anxious to get them cards and don't look at the interest rate.
Hey, you hear me? And don't be thinking about it because we just run it up. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna run it up.
Well, I'm
gonna pay it off. Yeah.
I got $1,000 limit. Oh man, I can spend $800.
You hear me? And I'm gonna say the two for hard time.
Right.
Been there, done that. And then tomorrow you need the 200, and you're like, oh Lord, here we go, right?
Oh man, well I know I have it on this card.
So since we brought that up and we talking about running it up, what is a comfortable rate? Because I mean, I've gone through your program and I know what it is, but this for the people that's watching, where some people would say you want to have 40 to 60% spent on the card. Some people would say 10 to 20%. What is a good amount to spend? And let's just use $200, just for ease of numbers or whatever.
Let's always try to keep it under 30%. If you keep your cards under 30%, you have a very good chance of your credit score going up. So they look at credit utilization, trying to see how much you're spending on your credit. So you don't want it to go up. And just like they say, you can put so much on your card and then, just pay the minimum on it. The best thing to do is get that card down as low as possible every time you pay it, to keep that utilization down. The more you put on that card, the more percentage you put on that card, the higher your bill is going to be.
And ultimately being responsible and managing and expecting those hard times to come.
Exactly. If you buy something small. If you have a big purchase it if you have it. But if you don't need to buy nothing, just keep buying and buying on one card. Get your purchase and then pay it down as soon as possible.
So it almost sounds like maybe, if I'm trying to establish my credit or repair my credit or whatever, if I get approved for a credit card, like just put something small, like maybe the cell phone, not even the cell phone bill, but something, just only use that to fill your car up.
Right. And that's another thing, like with the teenagers, young adults that's trying to build a credit. One thing, they going off to school, so you want them to be comfortable. So if they get that credit card, you want them to have one like for maintenance and gas, little food items and stuff like that. But you want them to know, once you get these items, pay it down the next month if you have, and make sure they have a job before you give them a credit card, or you're going to be responsible enough for it, to pay it down. But let them get gas and little things like that, and then just pay it out the next month. Let it go 30 days so it can build your credit. But then after that 30 days, when that bill is due, go ahead and pay it out if you can.
That makes sense. Heck of a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So live within your credit means too.
Live within your budget. Yes.
That don't mean just what you got on hand. That mean that credit card too. Live within that bad
Yes.
boy's budget,
Yes.
huh?
That's money. Yes, it's money.
Right, right. Um, so somebody, Jessica Smith Wallace had said, "Man, I'm horrible at making calls." And I know that was something I was really bad at too, because I would just be like, "Man, I don't have it, so what am I gonna call them for?" um,
Exactly. I can't pay them, so why call them? But
right, and
call them.
see if there's anything, because they could maybe even not defer it, but delay a payment. Who knows?
Right,
But
exactly. And they would. Sometimes they'll take one payment off, so you won't have that payment anymore. And so, yes, just call them and just let them know. Some of them like say, well, okay, well, I'm going to give you this amount of time to pay it. I'll give you 30 more days to pay it, but can you pay it then? Or can we break it up and you pay it like every 2 weeks on your payday or something? They'll work with you. They'll work with you.
like my mama used to say, a closed mouth don't get fed. You
Sure
better call
don't.
them people and ask.
Yes. Just call and ask. All they can say is no.
Right. But and then that'll transition over to my side a little bit, because I'm like, man, that's a lot of around mindset, um, and especially with people of color in the hood, however you want to put it. We were brought up with a poverty mindset, and so
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
finding out is that higher echelon, they have a really, really good handle and understanding of credit. Um,
Yes.
because I heard a long time ago, and I used to think people was crazy until I found out about credit. I used to hear people say, "Man, I'd rather have an 800 credit score than $100,000." And I was young and dumb, and I'm like, "Man, you slap crazy! You give me $100,000, I can make a business." And coming to find out that 800, you can borrow way more. You,
Way more. Credit is power.
and
Credit is
still,
power. Credit
and
is worth so much more than cash.
right, right, because even buying cars, like, because you ain't really talk to nobody about APR, none of that percentage
Right.
until I was an adult. You hearing people like, "Yeah, man, I got it at 1%, 1.8%," and
And
they
you
like,
didn't
"Well,
understand what that was.
I'm like, okay, man, you okay, whatever. I know when I bought my
Mine was
used car shit,
25%, but that's not
yeah."
good.
I'm like, okay, they charged me 19% for my '05 or whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that has a lot to do with it, and that's why I love what you doing, because a lot of us
Yeah.
coming from that area, from that mentality, that background, and we don't have the right mindset. And so it's just a beautiful thing to be able to have somebody to come and help me fix that. And especially having somebody that looked like me help me
Yes.
fix that. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that's real beautiful, real beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody else had asked, they submitted it. When is a good time, if ever, to file bankruptcy?
Now, bankruptcy is a little tricky because once you file bankruptcy, it's going to be on your credit report for about 10 years. Now, some people file bankruptcies just for minor things, and I think you shouldn't do that. My thing with bankruptcy is now if you have a major purchase and things is happening, you're about to lose your house, your vehicle, by all means, I would definitely suggest bankruptcy. But just because you have a lot of bills that you probably just haven't paid, and some of these bills might be like $100 and something, you go file bankruptcy, that's going to affect your credit for 10 years. So bankruptcy is not a bad thing. A lot of people file bankruptcy, there's things get paid off, and next thing you know, their credit score is really high. So it's just a chance you're taking, because if you have all these little things, you could pay these off. You can call your debtors and be like, well, can I pay this off and get it removed from my credit report, versus filing bankruptcy and you really don't need it. So just talk to your lawyer and your attorney before you file bankruptcy and see, or talk to a credit expert and let them look at your credit report and see if it's worth filing a bankruptcy.
That's what's up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, and I'm sure I know doggone well I'm not the only one that was like this. I was like, you know what, man, I ain't even been able to get no $500 credit card for the past 5 years. Man, hey, I don't have 10,000 to pay nobody.
Right.
I'm just finna file bankruptcy and sit it out for 7 to 10 years, because hell, I can't get nothing anyway. Can't
And you
get
know
nothing
what? That's
anyway.
a lot of people's mindset. But again, it's all about talking to people, writing these letters, getting these letters in, and just seeing what people tell you, because sometimes it's a way out, But a lot of people say, well, I'm not going to pay that. But before you know it, it's still on your credit report. You still can't get anything. Sometimes emergencies we have hurricanes and floods out here. You never know when you're going to need a new car, or you're going to need a new house. You're going to need renovations on your house living in Southeast Texas. So the best thing to do is keep your credit score up as much as possible. And if you don't have to file bankruptcy for little things, just work them down, make our payment arrangements, do consolidations. Consolidations is good. You're putting all your bills into one payment. So that's not bad at all neither.
Okay. So I mean, we getting close to time, because I know you got some credit numbers to go and raise up.
Yes,
So
I
so tell us a little bit about what you do, and if you can, how it's done. Somebody like, yo, look, I don't want to file bankruptcy, or my kid getting ready to go. I need some information. Like, what is it
do.
that
Right.
you do, Alicia?
Okay, so first let me tell you about my company. I started my company in 2017. I was working for one company. I wasn't too big on credit. I was one of those, okay, well, I was working in a refinery as an electrician. So I had money, so I was just purchasing whatever I wanted. I didn't care about credit. My credit wasn't that bad, but I didn't care about credit. I just go out, buy what I want. Until one day I got laid out, because plant life, you get laid out quite a bit. Well, I needed credit and I did not have it. So my son was into the credit repair business. So I got him on to fix my credit. And I was like, oh man, I like this. I like this. So I started doing it. Credit score started going up. Then the company I was working for, a lot of my clients couldn't afford it. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to start my own company. I was working and things happened. I ended up quitting that job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own credit repair company. And I did just that. We started writing dispute letters for people. We started getting positive results back. Every referrals started coming in. Things started getting bigger. We ended up finding software to handle some of our load. And now I'm happy to say we done tripled our company in size. And so we're still just writing out dispute letters. We write out disputes. We write goodwill letters. We have a ton of letters that we write in people's behalf. Every situation is different, so I never guarantee a time frame for anybody's credit, because everybody's different. So I'll go in. I tell most people stay in at least 3 months. Let's get in 3 months and see what happened. If you decide to stay, great. If you decide it's not working for you, then of course move on. And like they say, some people can do this from home. They could do it themselves, but it's just the time that it takes to put into writing letters and stuff that a lot of people don't have time for, because it's open to anybody. Anybody can fix their credit. It's just knowing the right laws and guidelines to getting this stuff taken off your report.
Well, yeah. Hey, anybody could build a rocket too. It's just a matter who want, which one
Who
got the
wants to
time
do
to go and
it?
build it, right? So,
Exactly.
that ain't my lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. Like, I just need to know how to survive and then have somebody that'll do that for me. That's not my lane. Like, I build me
Yes,
a team. Okay, I got my tax and credit people over here. I got my admin people over here. Like, so speaking and
exactly.
coaching
One
is
thing
my
I tell
lane.
people, yes, they be like, well, you can do your own credit. I say, yeah, you can do your own hair too, you know.
You
But
hear
how
me?
it's gonna come out, that's the thing.
She said, "You, I like that. You can do your own hair too. For real, for real. Oh man.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. So what we have now is one being responsible. Be
Being responsible.
responsible. Um, live within like all the stuff Mama used to tell you. All that
Live
mentor,
within your
because
means.
live within your means.
You know, I just wish people knew how powerful credit was, though. You know, credit is so powerful, especially, you know, our color. People, a lot of us have that mindset, oh, I could just pay cash for it, or I can do this for it. Credit, man, you go in there with a 750 and above credit score, you can actually walk out with anything you want. You just have to make sure you make these monthly payments and get it taken care of. And now I notice with COVID going on, a lot of people are really focusing on their finances and being entrepreneurs. And I mean, I think that's excellent. But a great credit score, start building up your business credit, and oh man, it's awesome.
Hey, that business credit ain't nothing nice, boy. You
Oh
like,
man.
what? Hey, you get to a point, you get scared. Like, hold on, nah, y'all trying to give me how? No,
Yes, yes, it's
no.
everything. It's everything.
I ain't heard them kind of numbers ever. Nobody trying to give me all at once. No, wait a minute.
Yes.
But it's a beautiful thing to be able to hear them kind of numbers coming back at you. Like, oh,
Like I can
okay,
do this.
cool.
I can do this. And just think you get these things, you can make your business be whatever you want it to be. You know, your house, whatever you want it to be. You know, you have these options when your credit is right.
Yeah, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Yes.
Um, so how does somebody like they like, yo, I'm ready to talk to her right now. How they get in touch with you?
My website is www.avjcreditsolution.com. Or you can call. Our number is 409-728-5660, and we will be happy to help you. Our fees right now is $65 a month. Can't beat that. It's low, $65 a month. So just call us up. We'll be happy to get you on the right track.
Okay, so what I get with my 65?
For your 65, you're going to get a little credit monitoring. We do all your letters for you. All you do is send us your information, send us copies of your documents, and we do all the work. We do everything. You just sit back and relax for 30 days and wait for your scores to go up.
Pay and wait.
Yeah, the only work you do, you're going to have like 30 minutes of work to do, and that's it. And the rest is on us.
It's like that little gumball machine. You just drop your money in and you just wait for your prize to come
Dropping
on
and wait
down.
for that ding, 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 ding. You what? At the casino, what is a ding?
Right, right.
Wait for it to go up.
So is this an individual thing? Is there a way for families? Like let's say, I'm like, man, I want to deal with my credit, but now I got my high schooler and my college kid. I'm like, yo, let's do this as a family. Is that such a thing or what?
Well, credit is really an individual basis, but now what is good is when families, like I do a lot of couples. And I love that because now you're pushing each other to do the right things with your credit. So
Mm.
credit is an individual. Go by your own social security number. So to push each other in the right direction is awesome. Some people's spouses might have 700 can use them as authorized users. So they work. I tell them how to work together to build their credit up. So it's really an individual thing, but it can be done as a family.
Gotcha. And if y'all want more information on how to make all of that happen, I thought I put it up there. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My bad.
put me up there. Put me up there, Mr.
Oh,
Edison.
that's my bad. My bad. I told y'all this phone thing because on the laptop, hey, I be having Twitter fingers. I can go real fast. Uh, AVJ Credit Solutions. My apologies.
Solution. No S on the end.
Okay. .com.
.com.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, that's it.
And what we gonna do is we just gonna have that. Come on and scroll down there to the bottom for y'all like
I love it.
that.
I love it. Yes. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing.
Thank you so much. If we can help one person, we done our job.
You hear me? That's I tell everybody that come in my path. If I can help motivate, inspire, teach one person, I can die a happy person. Because that
Yes,
one I
exactly.
teach, gonna hold on to it, and they gonna teach somebody. And then before you know it, the world done changed by me just dropping the seed. So keep pushing what you doing, man. You doing some great work. We as a black people need it, and just people in general need this credit thing because it's not really talked about in
Right.
life, in schools. So keep showing up, keep pushing. And congratulations to you and my brother on starting y'all new business.
Yes, Edison
Edison
and
and
Vaughn
Vaughn
Productions
Productions.
LLC. We are so excited. We got some good things coming y'all way.
Hey, I'm just waiting for that book to drop. Cause now I'm like,
Oh
hey,
man,
I gotta finish my book before my brother now.
you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Don't worry, I'm gonna push both of y'all.
See, I got some secrets. I got some secrets
All
now. I
right,
got some
I see,
secrets.
I
Let me
see.
do it. So
Yes,
y'all,
Edison and Vaughn Productions LLC. We excited.
hey, y'all be on the lookout for that. And if you need more information, there's the website to reach out to Alicia so you can start building, establishing, or repairing that credit. Alicia, man, hey, I appreciate you taking that time out.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hey, you very welcome, man. You welcome in the cave anytime.
Yes.
Anytime. And hopefully I can get you and my brother back so we can talk about the creation of Edison and Vaughn Production LLC. That'll
Yes.
be a beautiful thing. So until next time, y'all, hey man, we appreciate y'all joining us in the Cave Unplugged with your boy Coach Sid and my friend Miss Alicia Jackson. We out, y'all.
We out. Thanks.